Hey guys, welcome back for another swap meet. Today we are in Belton, Texas at the Bell County Expo Center for the Little Valley Autoswap. We came last year and it was a small swap meet, but a good one. We're going to check it out again this year and see what we can find.
All right, let's check it out.
All right, let's do it. Oh, but first, let's check out this guy. Yeah. This is owned by the junkyard that puts on the swap meet. And just thought it was kind of a wild little van here.
It was built in the early 70s.
Built in the 70s.
Engine rebuilt in the 80s.
Yeah, pretty neat. I think this has kind of been their advertising truck for a while.
It's also their parts delivery truck.
Parts delivery, so pretty cool. All right, let's check out the meet.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's starting to fill up a little bit. Still fairly early, 8:30. I talked to the guy that runs this place. He said 9:30 to 10:30 is peak time for people coming and looking around. But just kind of show you some of the stuff that catches our eye while we're here. Project cars that aren't here but still for sale. I know you can't really see a lot of that.
I'll let you come look at it. Before I get out of the car, you tell me what
Not sure. Take a picture of that. But yeah. Now, I don't want to discourage anyone from coming, but it's definitely a smaller swap meet. I would say a few hundred vendor spaces. Now these are neat. I like those. And obviously it depends on the vendor how good the stuff is, but some things are definitely more interesting than others. Some people just have like crafty stuff, and then some people have a lot of really good older car parts. So these people here, they got a lot of really cool stuff, new old stock stuff, like maybe a saw board. Thanks. Some trim. Now, I've got one of these little Corvette bodies. I bought it at Conroe 7-8 years ago. Paid $100 for mine. Mine's not been repainted, or at least not this shiny of paint. But it's exactly like this for go-kart.
And then what I do,
So I got $350 on that one. Mine, someone put little lights in there. Looks like little headlights. See, I think they were lights. They said went on 18-wheeler trailers or something. Guy I think got it from was a trucker. I don't think he did anything to the back, but mine was exactly like that, except with little lights. I was always gonna make go-kart out of it for my kids, and never got around to it. Now they're too big. I got a little car here. I guess I missed earlier. Pretty original. I guess it's Falcon. I believe it's a Falcon. Yeah, it's a Falcon. You could see this one earlier when I was walking around showing all the cars. It's like it's Texas car as well. Original paint. Oops. No rust. Not too bad.
good gas mileage.
It's a nice little car. Yeah.
Gas mileage, anything that's on the road.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
25, 30, they said.
Okay, that's cool.
My Skyline van gets that much. It's got the same motor in it.
Wow. Yeah, no, it's
Did
nice.
a bunch of work to this car. I was going to keep it, but it's too hard for me to get out of it.
Oh,
Wife
yeah.
said one of them had to go.
Yeah, no, it's cool. All original too. It's nice.
Yeah, it's only got 56,000 on the dollar.
Wow, that's cool.
I believe it's original. It's been sitting under a tree for 20 years.
Oh, okay. Wow.
It's solid. It ain't got no.
No.
You hardly ever see a Falcon that's solid on the bottom.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so I don't know much about this swap meet. Power glove, I think. But if you're wondering, well, where's Belton, Texas? Because I don't think Belton's very big. It's real close to Temple. And if you don't know where Temple is, it's pretty close to Waco. And if you're not familiar with Waco, or at least where Waco is, it's not too far off from Dallas Fort Worth. So you got Dallas Fort Worth. A little south of there is going to be, ooh, these are nice. A little south of there is going to be Waco, and then I think a little south of there is going to be Temple, and then a little south of there is going to be, interesting, those is going to be Belton. Lots of interesting things. One thing I have noticed when you come out in the Central Texas more than you see over in East Texas. East Texas seems like you see a lot more of the 60s, 70s stuff, whereas out here you always see a lot more of the 30s through 50s stuff. And not sure why. I guess just maybe different tastes, or maybe because that stuff lasts a little longer out here in this part of the state. But it's always cool to come out here and see stuff that's little. I'm not saying you never see any of it from that old back home. You just don't see as much of it. Sure.
Sorry.
But
$100 no channel.
300. Oh. I like the Dodge. And Charger.
That's a rare shit.
No number on them. Vintage hubcaps, 20 each. Pretty clean. A Chevy Dually. Old ones here. Oh, I think these might be 47 Dodge. Keegan, I think these might be 47 Dodge like yours.
I think they are.
Yeah. These got some cheaper ones back here. $5 each. Dodge division. Sawyer. That's cool. This guy has been selling license plates for years at Autoswap meets Texas. He's covered his Suburban and all the stickers, which is really cool. His name's Jesse. He's been doing this for a long time. Bought some plates from him over the years. I won't go over the plates too much. I think we found out after editing down the Moultrie information, or the Moultrie swap meet, that we focused real heavy on plates for that. So if it's a little license plate heavy for you, we apologize. We will definitely back up on how much license plate stuff we sell or film going forward, but we'll always keep some of it in there. But yeah, Moultrie ended up being a lot more license plates we thought, so we'll definitely keep that tone down from now on. Lots of stickers, free gas pumps, different things. Oh, you're good. Like some late 70s Chevy car. Capri stuff. Sheet metal and grills. Ford. My son wants some of these old belt buckles these guys got over here. Plates.
Thank you.
What'd you end up getting, Keegan?
Case belt buckle.
Case IH. Did you get the King of the Hill one? You decide not to?
The old,
Oh, that's cool. Big old mobile calendar. Yeah, so they got some old belt buckles here, huh?
And
Like the old King of the Hill one, 200 episode anniversary.
get it? It's not-
Nah, I don't want it.
It's probably worth $5.
I just think it's neat. Old tools.
Just in case.
Yeah, it's cool. Bunch of rally wheels. Wow. He's probably got, yeah, 2 sets. Nope, sorry, 3 sets. Man. Look at the old police helmet thing. Coat chairs are cool.
Oh yeah.
I like the Spuds. Spuds McKenzie. These are parts by the people actually putting on the swap meets that own the junkyard. Looks like they got maybe a Datsun Fender 55, no 57. Like when you always tell 57 has this little indentation and hole. So here would have had that 55 and 6 don't have that. Got a little bit of checking out the rest of the sheet metal they got here in a little bit. Yeah, that's them if you want to check them out. It's not the biggest junkyard. Obviously, John's salvage was huge, but I want to say the stuff here was in a little bit better shape.
Everything's a little.
But still a good sized yard. I'd say, I don't know, 500 cars or so. It took us a couple hours to walk through
Yeah,
it. The cool thing about here, though, they have cars for sale at the beginning, which we'll see. If you watch the other video, you'll see that. They have projects for sale
Dad.
and not just parts cars. So
Dad.
that's one thing I like about this place. But we'll be there on the next video if you want to look at that. It's going to be really interesting. We were there last year. Keegan, did you want to tell me something?
Yeah, why is everything so little around here? There's like Little River Dragway, there's Little Valley Autoswap.
I don't know why it's all little. I don't know. That's a good question. You see the models here?
This one's
The
cool.
Rabbit.
There's Scirocco.
Oh, Scirocco. Looks like a rabbit.
They look like rabbits, but they're longer every year.
57 Chevy. Caps and wheels. Yep.
Those on Dave.
Yeah, we actually should.
You know the engine that you just gave to in the car?
Yes.
I was thinking about putting that engine in Dave.
I know, and I can't remember how. Hold on. I can't remember how that ended up happening, but yeah.
The Vortex.
More sheet metal. Did the whole front clip to 69 Chevelle for 500. Hood.
That's fenders, hood, grills,
The whole thing, huh?
everything but the radiator support. And I do have that at home too.
Oh wow.
I live in Mount Paris, it's an hour away, but
That's my dream car, or dream muscle car, is get a 69 Chevelle someday.
all right.
I can afford that. I just need the rest of the car.
Right?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, I hope you sell it.
All right, thanks.
Thanks. Got a bunch of stuff here. Got some cars for sale. My goodness. Check this out. We'll come over one of the sandwich boards no one's looking at.
1980. Dad.
Yep. Work my way down there. Guess I should go this way. 80 short wide, 7500.
Drop.
Hello. Oh, 73 Chevy, 2100. 64 chop top, 4500.
It's really chop.
And then 97 Mustang, 3500. He's got some more stuff here. His name's Buddy. What's his number? He's got an 88 Thunderbird, 32 Roadster, kind of homemade looking body. 68 Mustang, 66 Falcon, 68 Mustang, 51 Willys Wagon, 600 body, I guess, only 98 Mustang, 72 El Camino, 2011 Mustang, 90 Mustang, 2 Mustang. Fox body Mustang, 1200. 68 Mustang, no price. 88 Caddy. 90 Corvette. 3 Camaro. Apologize, went over that too fast for you. You do have a pause feature. I guess you want to hit that if you need to. 1200 for the Galaxy there. 600 for the Comet. 7 grand for the 53 Ford. El Camino. 66 Mustang Project, 6 grand. Information. Bed. 69 Fairlane. Okay, so my hat's off to this guy. I thought this was a first gen Camaro at first. Then you realize it's a, wow, I walked right by this earlier too. It's a late 70s El Camino. They morphed that Camaro grill in there really good. I mean, and when it's coming out, you think it's 67 or 8 Camaro. That's cool. That's definitely interesting. I did not see that earlier. On the motorbike.
750.
That's it.
I don't know what year it was. 72, you think?
That's about a 78, 80, 78, 79.
Mine was on this thing here somewhere. Yeah, there it is up here, 81.
81. 750.
Big old lights, so it's a 75, probably.
Like the old porcelain lights, tractor grills. How much is that?
100, I think.
$100 for old Farmall grill.
What did this come off? I'm sorry. What did this come off? Model A.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, look like Model A parts here.
I didn't know there was a difference.
Model cars. I think boys bought some model cars from this guy earlier when I was filming all the real cars. C-Box. That's how you do it. From the swap meet, just get a big cart like this, put it all in there, wheel the cart out the trailer. Don't sell the stuff. It's still already on the trailer. You wheel it back in. That's cool. I wonder where they got this from. That's neat. $10 for all that.
I told you we should have brought the wagon.
Alright, check out the dirt area.
Dirt area is probably the best stuff.
Is it?
I think, to me, sort of that is probably
So we got back here in the dirt area. These are some old doors there. I know they're off of, but they're old.
Probably.
Might have the whole car here. Great spot there.
Yeah. Well, I can't even get him to come out here, so.
Pretty cool. Cool work truck, dually. Yeah, some Chevelle bumpers, at least one.
see it flipping. The more I see it at night.
Old Yamaha. Little Vortec engine. $35 with case. Show enough. Oop. Oh, all that's family friendly. But some of it is funny. I'll give it that. Oh, your Jeep grill.
Yeah, we talked to him.
Yeah, I didn't see these project vehicles earlier. Comes with wheels and tires. Man, not every day you get a car with wheels and tires. Probably these wheels and tires.
Good.
Yeah, I think an 80 GMC. It's got the square headlights. State bid, but I think 3/4 ton. You like it? Yep, 3/4 ton. Original paint. Yeah, nice original paint too. Then you got a little fastback Mustang. 15K. Can't really get back there to film the back of it. Big old. Oh wow, that is.
It's friction drive.
Some engineering there.
They make kits of these. It's not,
Also,
I'm not super surprised by this.
earlier he had like a.
Yeah, we didn't get a way to get home though because of the running the car, but it's cool.
He had a CRF 125 for $500.
Really.
Yeah, it's the size you wanted when we went to the dealership.
You don't mind if I film this car here, do you? I'm assuming it's an old Ford body. Sure looks like a Ford Dash. I don't know. I don't think there's any information. Oh, there it is. It's 1500, wherever it is. Here's a nice little Z50 for 1200. That is a nice little 50R.
It's a 90cc engine.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool. What's this back here? Oh, Yamaha. For $100. $100. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's got a little spare. Is that a spare gas tank?
I think it might be the oil tank
Oh, okay.
for the carbs.
And then I guess this is just some sort of early 2000s.
Yeah.
Back when the motorcycle stuff was super popular.
Choppers.
Yeah, choppers, early 2000s, Jesse James, Orange County, all that. A little go-kart too. Yeah, definitely looks like it's from that era. Okay. Looks like they just painted this. Still see some orange on the tires. That could be the dirt though. Diesel.
What that? Yeah,
It's got a, yeah, Cummins in it.
I need exercise.
Let's see. Looks like you got the information here. I like the big heavy duty bumper and winch is nice. Yep, 86, 5.9 Cummins AC fully loaded, 36.5. This might be the one for you. A few more things. Oh, you got an old Coke machine. 70s probably. Sheet metal and stuff. Oh, these little springs would go to. Look at this. just to give you an idea of how big this swap meet is. So this is one part of the back section. And this is the main part of the indoor section, the front part. And I'll give you an overview of the outside. And this is the outside section, pretty much right there. So as you can see, it's not a huge swap meet. I would say take your time, 2 to 3 hours to walk through it. I'm guessing, you know, 400 or 500 vendor spaces, but that's a guess. Could be more, could be less, but like I said, definitely not a huge one, not like Moultrie or Pate. Definitely not even as small, anywhere near as big as Conroe, and I consider Conroe fairly small. I would say this is probably a quarter to a third the size of Conroe, probably around a third. But that'll give you an idea of how big it is if you're thinking of coming out from a long ways off. But if you're within a couple hours, I think it's worth it. If you're 4 or 5 hours like we are or more, you just gotta think about it, whether it's worth the trip or not. So this is pretty much going to wrap it up for the inside here. Like I said, this isn't a big swap meet. But if you're in the area, it's always probably something you can find that you might want. 67 rate hood, 250.
Yeah, I had a 1980 sticker on it. I'll go look at the car.
Short bed fender in there, a little short bed step side bed. It's nice. Sold that. That's a cool cabinet. Okay. Got $275 for the short bed fender. It's not bad. If I had to wait to get it at home, I'd be talking about that.